Hi guys. So I've been asked a lot about the druid I've been playing, so decided I'll make a quick guide for it, both video and a post on Reddit. And I'll start by quickly going through House of Pain, Baal run, and a one map. Give an idea how it looks like to play. So start off, cast our zoo. I'll have timestamps on the video for Skilltree, here, Merc, and obviously Baal run and the map. So, usual. Let's shank first. I'm able to do basically everything except Ubers with this build. Haven't tried, so can't say for sure, but I am pretty confident that you'll get your ass kicked there. See if my layout is working fine. Should be here. Yep. So yeah, Nihlatak is pretty simple. TP on top of him, and yeah.
Hello.
Now for the Baal run, since there can be dolls on your way, you usually don't want to cast your Hurricane, but it's whatever for me. They usually don't do much damage. So yeah, as you can see, it's a lot slower than a Sork, but I'd say it's a lot safer to play. And it can start doing all the content all by himself, way before a Sork can. I guess that's the biggest upside to a Druid, or Wind Druid in general. I started rushing people through hell in like third day of the ladder. The first day I spent playing with a Sork, and then I rolled a Druid. Second day. And you can do it with really little gear. Like, literally just get a Spirit Sword, Ancient Blade, which is the resist shield, and like a Lionheart or a Smoke. But I'll go over the stats and the skill tree and all in a bit. As long as I keep my Oak alive, my Merc should be fine. Even though his gear is not what I would like it to be, and he doesn't actually have a good way of getting like more life. The last wave is pretty, like, gets super easy the moment my Merc gets its decrepify on them. Here's the problem. Sometimes the Merc starts to take a lot of damage because I can't really leech off Baal. But the chill from the Hurricane and the Decrepify make him a pretty much joke. Okay, quick map too. Let's do a tier 2 map. 2 map, nice. So, the general idea for mapping, if you wanna be efficient about XPing, is you TP around the map until you see a champ pack, you kill a champ pack, and then you move to the next one. Kinda just wanna find the boss. Kill that. Oh, there we go. So almost these random guys here. Again, pretty much a joke. It's good XP, especially for my level right now, I'm 89 only, to basically full clear the map, but later on you just wanna kill the bosses in the maps for the optimal XP. But as you can see, the monster level is 88, so it's a good idea to be a bit more. But it's also a lot bigger, but I got the boss down, basically what I wanted to do. So it took like a grand 8 minutes to do all of Act 5 and a map. It's usually like 20 to 30 minutes if you do a full... yeah. Just go with the waypoint then. All of these, like do Countess and Ariel, maybe Pit, I don't do Pit. And then Arcane Sanctuary, Mephisto. I don't really like doing Travical because the Hydras absolutely destroy Mercs, but yeah, then Chaos Sanctuary, Rigid House of Pain, and the Baal. And then a couple of them. Yeah. So, you might have seen the Decrepify every now and then. So, let's take a look at my Merc's gear quick first. At the main weapon here is the Lawbringer. It's in a faceplate right now, but I think a Cryptic Sword, Ethereal Cryptic Sword, would be slightly better base because it would allow me to have a Storm Shield on my Merc instead of Sanctuary. Resistances aren't really a problem to Mercs. Let's see, he's like cap resist even without the Sanctuary. But as you can see, the dexterity is 118 now. And faceplate needs 136. So he cannot use it while it's on. As a helm, I'm using Guillems at the moment. Look at it with a melee splash tool and an extra dexterity, as you can see. Because when I first got this, he didn't have enough dexterity to use the faceplate, even with this. And then a treachery for attack speed, some faster hit recovery, a bit of resist, and obviously the fade. So this is what I have now. It's a pretty cheap setup. You absolutely don't need this shield if you have the Lawbringer or not. different base. I think I made a mistake when I did it in here the first time. It's a lot harder to gear. I would like to have a storm shield on my Merc. Get lucky enough and get like 4 sockets or something on it, and you can make him basically immune to fucking everything. And with storm shield, you can drop treachery for Duress. It has 15 crushing blow and some extra resistances and whatnot. And then you would drop your Guillems for Steel Shade. Now the reason you would like to have a Steel Shade instead of the Guillem phase is your Merc does absolutely no damage whatsoever. So the life leech provided from the Lawbringer doesn't mean anything. And the Steel Shade Helm, I don't actually have it right now, but it has a mod 100 plus something life gain on melee hits. So that would actually make your Merc survive basically anything, especially after using like a Storm Shield. And then the Duress would have the Crushing Blow, so your Merc can help you with bosses. It's actually because of the Crushing Blow from the Helm. It's by Baal, and the map boss died so fast. They are a lot slower if you don't have the Crushing Blow in your Merc. So pay extra care on getting the Crushing Blow on your Merc. So what I would like to have here is like the Ethereal Cryptic Sword, Lawbringer, Steel Shade, another good Ethereal base, Duress for the Crushing Blow, and then a Storm Shield. Now, just thinking that, but I mean, Faceplate is minus 30 speed and Cryptic Sword is only minus 10. Well, if you have a multi-socket Steel Shade and a Storm Shield, you can give as many attack speed jewels as you ever want, and he will probably hit all the breakpoints you ever need. We don't actually know what the breakpoints on him, sadly. But since he doesn't cast any spells anymore, he'll just go melee all the things. Let me throw actually. Go. The AI is changed to be more like the AI from Act 2 Merc, so he actually goes and hits things, which is nice. Doesn't actually do much damage, but the Decryptify he casts breaks a lot of fuse immunes, which helps me. And even if a monster is not immune, it's still minus 50 fuse resist, which makes my Tornado a lot stronger. And as you can see, there's a different aura in there as well. That's a cleansing. So Act 3 Mercs now have auras too. And the cleansing basically makes me immune to poison and curses. It reduces the duration of curses and poison by like 70 something%. I don't remember what the exact level of the aura is, but it's very strong. As you can see from my here, my maximum poison resist is actually 84 because of the cleansing. And the same reason why the Merc has 84 poison resist. So you can actually do Andariel and shit and he doesn't really die. Okay, let's take a look at my skill tree quick. You definitely saw me teleporting around, so my Flame Dash is a 0.4 second cooldown, which is actually the lowest it can go. So you take 1 point in Firestorm and Molten Powder, and then the Flame Dash, only 1 point. These are just, you know, plus levels. So see, instantly teleport to a location and yada yada, and then you go into and take a look on the synergies. It says cooldown reduced by 0.08 seconds per energy, which means that we actually want to invest into energy in our that to make it lower cooldown. 1 point in Arctic Blast, max Cyclone armor. It's actually pretty heavily nerfed in here. I think it's a good thing. It was way OP. It's still insanely good. You have to recast it a bit more often, but It is just amazing. Max Tornado, obviously, and Hurricane. See, my top end with the PO is like 6.2k or something. As you see, the level is only 30, so there's a lot of room to grow. I only have 2 skillers. I don't have a torch or anything, so there's a lot of improvement for my damage too. And soon you see my gear, and yeah, there's a lot to improve. Obviously nothing in the shapeshifting. In the summoning tree, you want to have at least 1 point in Raven, Spirit Wolf, Dire Wolf, and the Bear. Then 1 Hearted Wolverine, and then max Oak Sage. If you're in hardcore, you max Oak Sage before Twister, in my opinion, and then you point all the remaining points in Twister. But if you feel like you want more damage, well, then you max Twister and put less into Oak Sage, or balance them. Whatever, really. I'm missing 12 points for my Twister, so it's gonna be a lot of extra damage to my Tornado. I have 1 point in Spirit of Barbs. You don't really need it, to be honest. It doesn't actually do anything useful. It's just a extra decoy, you can see. But for whatever reason, he dies. I mean, yeah, he has a lot less life than the other spirits, so he dies the most. So you have to keep recasting him the most. What comes for the vines, you don't need these. So if you want the most damage, you just skip these 2 and this, but I'd say these 6 are a must. And especially investing into Oak for the bonus. It makes your Merc survive, it makes everything survive. Yeah. I guess that's the skill tree, and then let's go for the gear. Good old Heart of the Oak. Skills, resist, some regen. Here it has also maximum life, which is amazing. Then I'm using Jalal's. 20 strength and 20 energy actually means you can put 40 heart points into vitality, which gets scaled up by your Heart of the Oak, your Call to Arms, which is actually a horrible roll for me, and the Oak. Yeah, not much about to say there. Nice faster hit recovery too. Strength, resistances, it's amazing. My shield at the moment is a Storm Shield, but I was using, I think it was called Ancient Split, the very early rune word you can do for a shield that has like 40 plus all resist. I was using that all the way until like level 80 something before I got my Storm Shield. I'm not actually max block at the moment, but once I get Torch and some other gear, I can even go max block if I want to, and I probably will, and still be able to get around 2k HP. But to be honest, I don't really feel threatened by anything at the moment we're normally playing. Aldous Boots, don't really know if there's anything better. Life, faster run Moloch through town, all that shit, running while your TP is on cooldown, especially important if you don't have the 244 energy, which is the exact needed amount to have a 0.4 second cooldown on your flame dash. So get that. While leveling, probably not worth going all the way into the energy, but around like 70-ish, it's a good idea to respec into the energy. So especially if you're progressing in Hell, it allows you to teleport through annoying content. And when I started in Hell around like 65-ish, I spec'd into the max energy, but I didn't have the Storm Shield, so I had around like 80 extra points put into Vitality, so I had like 1.5k HP at that point, and that already felt really safe to play. And I was able to start farming all good places. Then back to the gear, I'm using just a +3 element and a life amulet. Probably want to have Mara's or a crafted +2 cast speed stats resist amulet. Rings. Again, really would like to have rings with more stats, as in like energy or strength or dexterity when max block. And I think my best in slot rings are probably gonna be crafted caster rings. I think they have 2 to 5 energy, some mana. It helps with the mana cost because flame dash eats a lot of mana while you're teleporting. And then I'm using Mage Switch at the moment. It's mostly for the cast speed. Because my Heart of the Oak and my double rings don't hit the 60. I think it's 68. 64. Can't remember the exact number breakpoint. But basically one of these rings could be something without faster cast rate for me right now. If I had a Arachnic Chash, I would hit the 100, which would break the 99 cast speed breakpoint, and that's the last breakpoint you really wanna break, in my opinion. It makes you feel a lot like things a lot faster with Tornado. Yeah. Then I'm using a Lionheart as my chest. I think this chest is amazing. When you look at the stats, 25 strength, 15 dexterity, 10 energy. This here basically says put 50 points into vitality. Oh yeah, it has 20 vitality and 50 life too. And some resist. And it costs absolutely nothing to do. There's probably... once I start getting better gear, get torch, rings with some stats, maybe Arachnic Sash, all of good stuff, I would probably go for a Chain of Honor or Enigma. The reason I would use Enigma is not because of the teleport it provides. Kind of awkward at the moment. The strength it gives basically lets you use your Storm Shield. It has some life and skills, and it's just amazing. Even if you don't use it for the teleport at all. Yeah, I guess that's most of it. Random life resist here at the moment. Would like to have a torch and life resist charms more. Hopefully I didn't miss anything important. This is like 23 minutes video, but if you got questions, feel free to ask in the comment section or on my stream. I'm gonna give it a link to my stream where I'm mostly playing this, and then the Reddit link where I'm gonna post the build guide, a written build guide. This is just there for people who rather look at the a video instead of a written guide. So yeah, hopefully this answered some questions. Oh shit, I forgot one thing. You can definitely go max block too at some point, and you can still probably have over 2k HP while being completely max block, and have the 244 energy for the flame dash cooldown. So yeah. Oh, and yeah, fuck, completely forgot leveling. Do not level as this setup from the get-go. I would suggest going like max Ravens. As you see, Raven attacks deals splash damage. So if you're familiar with Path of Exile, it's basically like SRS, except this carries you through normal so freaking well. Obviously get like random other guys here. Get your bear and at least one of each here to get some meat shield. Or you can go the old Fisher leveling setup as well. I went Fisher, I had a leaf staff, so it made it a lot easier. And at around level 30, 40, you can respec to Hurricane. I would say max out, put like 60% into Hurricane, and the out of 10, like between level 40 to 50, I would put maybe 6 points into Hurricane, couple to Tornado, and couple to Cyclone Arm to get some duration and some survivability. Because if you're under like under cap resist, you can just always keep spamming your Cyclone Armor, and it will basically keep you alive. And it gives some nice duration to your Hurricane. And then obviously, when you do the respec to max energy at around level 60 to 70 is where I'd say do it. I would instantly max out Oak Shades, then these two, and then rest into Cyclone Armor until it's maxed out, and then Twister. You absolutely do not need these two and the Barbs. And I actually think when I'm gonna do the next respec in the max block, I will drop out my Spirit of Barbs and maybe put 2 points in the Direwolf, so I have the max 3 Direwolf. As you see, you can have max 3. It's 3 hard points. It's 2 extra hard points from right now. So taking this out, get a level up, and I would have 3 wolves that actually survive a lot better than the Spirit of Barbs. But yeah, it's already a long video, so I'm gonna stop it here. Stop by on the stream or ask in the comment section or in the Reddit thread. And see you guys later.